Last time on
Danganronpa.
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
It's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
One of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind.
They made it look like one person was behind it all.
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Well, it's been a guy every time. Gotta have some variety.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit, brain-fat, lazy, worthless goddamn idiot!
Oh, the accent's gone.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Hifumi and Celeste had in common. The paper in his pants. They did both scream. That is true.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Yeah, technically Hiro never saw him because he was in it.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Hey, man.
Sorry.
Makoto, no, man. Don't take that.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Game having trouble?
If we
Okay.
accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
You know, someone has to be lying.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Okay, we did read that earlier. That was just the one line.
Second floor, specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Something we also read? Yeah.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yeah, okay. They wanted to get their mileage out of showing flashbacks.
Two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. It seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse office. I will leave the capture of this suspicious individual to Toko, Ryakura, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that piercing cry of yours early on.
Yeah, that sounded like it could have not been Scare.
That was to signal
They could have put that in a different game.
it was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Didn't actually sound that loud.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
Oh, this is...
I certainly was not expecting this.
I thought she was going to say that out loud at first.
I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
She doesn't want to say anything?
You were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
There she goes.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
Oh, that was early on my part. My bad.
We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so
Yeah, I didn't catch that when I first saw this.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed, so Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Is that what the kids call out of pocket?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Like I said, this last comment doesn't make any sense. What is he alluding to? I feel like he knows. I guess he has to think. Needs a brain blast. Right. Unkuma File 3 is maybe what we need.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing
Us?
around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are
Us
going
all.
just like those guys died.
I want to absorb that or hit that.
That is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I don't want to absorb so strange. Yeah, exactly. So
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around. They must be. We are going to die, just like those guys. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
shoot those good.
All I
Yeah, just maybe shoot those guys with So Strange.
We are all going to die. Just like those guys.
Okay.
No, it's wrong.
That's not really, yeah, sometimes it's not really a no, that's wrong. It's a here, this is why.
That's right.
Or this is what
No reason
I think of
she
this.
said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
And now we gotta just elbow his picture, he's gone.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have
All the
seen
planning.
the body in the equipment room for herself.
Let that slip. All the planning on the robot was poor. So it couldn't
How
move.
did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed?
Thought we wouldn't notice.
And how did you know they were both guys? Because
Sometimes you say guys if one of them...
right? So she could have been dead too.
I don't know, usually you say guys if at least one person's a dude. Like Spanish words.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
He's leaning forward, so unless he's just now picking him up.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen
Plus
to
her
know
hair would like
this
to be all
particular camera does not
tamped down tightly.
In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Maybe she had taken a video that made it look more real. That was a picture of them suddenly dragging Hifumi away. Had been drinking. Well, Hero is old enough to buy alcohol. Are we saying it's him after all? Or dancing. Okay.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
So they give us two joke answers.
Say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi
Why?
is dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Most things she can prove. There's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. Is that really possible? Costume again, I would assume.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like
That
I
one say
said,
believing yourself something,
ridiculous.
killing your friends,
As you can see in the picture,
doubting your friends.
standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Nobody can do anything but that. I guess they just really counted on us never picking up on that.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they
Maybe
could
she
still
panicked a little bit when we were trying it on.
because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Makes a person erect. Alright, so read that.
That's right! bended the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Well, I guess because yeah, he has to be able to stand. But I mean,
Specially designed and stuffed Hero into it.
they were really an engineering whiz. They could have made it do both,
That's how they were able to
stand and bend.
thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is...
New sprites is when you know it's stuff's going down.
Checkmate? Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate? Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Right, that finally comes up. I was thinking of it earlier, then I thought of other stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were reading that.
Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
I think that's kind of how he said it.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
I was like close to Taro. That's perfect for you.
Statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko,
All right,
what do
man.
you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
Yeah, I said man, so people say guys.
How did he refer to each of us?
He said for serious. That's Hiro.
I got it!
The nicknames is Toko or Genocide Jill.
He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
That was one of his voice lines.
Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name. He would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a
Yeah.
convenient explanation?
Yeah, game. Don't talk so much.
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us.
Yep,
what
she
her
insisted
name
that that was her real name.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
She's acting like she's losing.
Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen.
Why would we believe in her?
Yeah, I
She
mean,
tells her the name.
we at the beginning asked what's your real name because that name is not Japanese.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg.
And she's totally freaking out right now.
Making me repeat myself over and over again.
I still won't give up, so then, do something to make her accept it. Manga? How are we gonna do on that manga this time? Nope, still bullets.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
Wait, I don't know if we want that.
There's one person person here who might have that last name.
Oh, that gets rid of it. Okay, I thought I was to see if it was all in there.
You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? Celestia Ludenberg, God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Master Yeller to say.
Pretending? It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Okay, well that's totally gonna be it.
truth there is! Moron!
There's a proper noun. Okay, so
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
I think it probably was that, and I had to do it at the end. But I just had to see if I got rid of my other bullets. And lose it.
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to
Well, and they block you with 2 of those things. Oh man.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
His message just said in the dining hall, right? Yeah. Well, she did say the e-handbook might still play a role.
You haven't told anyone what your real.
how many times
So yeah, her handbook would say her real name.
You plan.
I'm not pretending.
The master yells at people.
You have no way to contradict me. That's the only truth.
Oh man.
Moron!
Hifumi
Right, well, they were still having some moments like this, but others were cleaner.
Person
It would have to be you, Celeste.
how many times Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to contradict me,
No, it's wrong.
Oh, destroyed 100 white noise lines. We had time to do that with me messing up a lot.
That's it. The handbook.
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
And she always thinks ahead. Kyoko does. This handbook is absolutely trivial. It's actually vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. You start up, it'll display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook.
So,
and that'll
alright, yeah, he said that.
we can find out
I was gonna read it.
real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
That's always a line in a murder show where you know they're the one that did it.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
The wonderful things he does,
until the game
which everyone probably already said in their playthrough.
might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again.
And now we're gonna put together a manga. Let's see how badly I do.
Bring everything to an end.
My goal is to get one without getting a game over. I'd like to say without dying, but... Okay, please don't ever make this face for us again. Well, 1 AM was when they got Hero. I mean, does this mean anything? This is here again. They're just giving us some stuff. This is an old one, too. I don't know, maybe that's going to be the time. I guess the time there. Picture. This was 6 AM. So he still had his hair there. Yeah, I like the art style for these. That was just a disturbing Hifumi face earlier. Ghost Hammer 4 is what killed him. And then, because I don't think they give you new ones, right? I think the second game is when they add new ones as you progress. Well, he was Justice Hammer 3. This one's more clear that he would have pushed him. He was a cat for some reason. And this is the non-labeled hammer. Oh, well, he was hit with Justice Hammer 2 here, allegedly. I don't know, did I get a first try? I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, well, it's not even done yet, so no, I didn't. Oh, okay, I guess that's just him right there. I assume this would be here instead. Oh, this is just him talking to him? Or her?
You! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
Is that it? He had a pale poster of Junko for some reason?
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible...
Did she seduce him? What is that face again?
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
That kind of made it look like he was coming to from being hit in the head with something.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him.
Yeah, there's some interesting Hifumi art in this one.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Surprised he fit.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4.
I have to say I like Taka more than I remembered, so I guess that is another one that sucks.
Confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents,
That was maybe more blood from the fridge.
certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Mentioned the hammer before the final. Took a while for them to finally say it was right.
we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
Like I was just like regular text. Nurse's office.
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
Like made it a cocoon.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Guess that would avoid getting blood on stuff.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along.
Alright, I got one in the first try finally.
Get rid of the one person who could betray
Third
them.
time's the charm.
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
We already did the bullet time, we have to do another one, right? Can't even look at her.
Celeste. Sorry, you lose.
He's resisting the urge to try and save her. It's just who he is.
Oh, that's nice. You did it in one take.
Yeah, it's nice finally got one.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter
Oh yeah, she was the ultimate gambler, so she's not used to that.
heavy around my neck?
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. Celeste
I guess having the hammers as things made it a lot easier to get it on the first try.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person.
Was he didn't think she looked like a Taiko?
I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Alright, A overall is good. Bring on the mono coins.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for.
I guess in a way she's the ultimate poser.
Okay, okay.
Fake name and voice.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
Does the killer still get to vote?
And when the votes are
I guess so.
who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We're morons if we make the dreadfully wrong one, because she's admitting it now.
Again, another character I like doing the voice with.
Right? Like I was gonna say
Dying early.
that the game just does not want you to get to do an accent like that. They don't want I mean I think she was supposed to be like German, but I don't know how to do German accent. I like the British one. Well, she said pardonnez-moi, so I don't know, maybe she was trying to be French. She was something in Europe. And yeah, and then they killed Mondo and Hifumi on me, and I like doing those voices. Basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The black, and this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Celeste Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taka Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
That's two names?
Well, Celeste's a fake name, and her accent was fake, too.
Okay. I lost. Well, that sucked.
But I guess in our universe, she's still faking the accent.
I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Ifumi's impotence was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Ifumi with his plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to committing murder. I'm sure he relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty, don't make me laugh. I don't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then get you used, you know.
Something I would think Toko or Genocide Jill would ask.
I know you figured it out, Yoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accountant, I used her.
Okay, so her question wasn't of a sexual nature.
For everyone who's still left, I avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Does she mean she's talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
Totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
They're still using old voice clips for her too.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it had disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
What are you doing here?
Alright, so I guess we will get to use the voices we enjoy doing a little longer.
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
Are you okay with this? Of course he's not okay with this.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turns out, I found a used digital camera. I'd taken to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted it as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Oh, so it was him. How did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
as for me,
He came into my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say.
Jesus, man, what a thing to lie about.
He abused me,
What?
and he took pictures. He said if I don't not do as he's asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he'd gotten a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far.
It was amazing how completely he brought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
He just enjoys lying to people.
About to say, like I ever said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
Yeah, he's never said that word.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go on, you will be playing right into his hands.
Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he made you his target.
What?
Escape, you don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
Indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
Well, that bastard. Bastard, 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 bastard.
Honestly.
Can we allow him? Can we allow him? Can
Yeah, they forget words sometimes. They forgot the two.
Can we allow him to continue to with those barbaric actions?
Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear!
I have to save her.
Actually,
Then, will you like to join with me? It just so happens I came up with a plan.
Very convenient.
Huh?
I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
So he believed that the ultimate good boy abused the ultimate liar when the ultimate liar told him about it. I mean, I know he was only half good boy now, but Mondo wouldn't even do that.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad. It was saying.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's inspiration?
indeed.
Yes. Yeah. It was a real pain in the butt. But too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he may make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
I don't think she could have convinced Taka to kill. So she didn't really have a choice there. So why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
Oh, that's mean. That's it? He doesn't say, no, I'm not. He just says, that's the reason.
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation.
I mean, he had a good point during the trial, though. I mean, he was not dumb the whole time.
Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I mean, his education is the school's problem. Feel like I could cry. Yeah, don't stop abusing Hiro.
When you were explaining your plan to Fumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that? Assuming you had actually let him live.
I don't know, he's just thinking he wants to marry the computer.
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretend to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it.
wonder who she. Well, I guess she didn't have to specify who she was going to kill, but I wonder who it would have been.
It all seems very straightforward, very typical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up.
Oh, is that another fat joke game?
I believed the lie. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. Of course.
But of course,
But of course.
there would have been no point in my plan if the one who pretended to be dead had not ended up dead himself.
Yeah, it would have been more. All holes.
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrills of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
And what made you take things this far? Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money. That's true. But that's not all there is to it. For the moment our new lives here begin, my only thought
sorry.
was to escape.
Was to escape. So I was looking up what $10 million is in yen. It is 1,446,500,000.
You little bitch.
Oh, I turned on auto. But all along you've been saying, oh, we have to accept living here.
Obviously, that is a lie.
I think we're at that now. Yeah.
Hey!
I cannot take it. I hate it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
I mean, that's quite the presumption.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture.
Well, that's not my fault. Doesn't make me a little bitch.
And do you want to know why? Huh?
Because we're all dull to you? I don't know.
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dreams forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphoric killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
What was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
I mean, she has the accent that she fabricated. The castle?
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers
Imagine a
slash bodyguard.
I missed that there was more to say. I was gonna say, does she like she's imagining one of them being into feet or something? What is he doing? I guess what, kissing the royal feet or something?
I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need.
Oh, that's the red eyes. It looked more like they were like under mind control.
Once I attained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life here was the only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality.
I'm sure that's why he chose that.
I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dreams have been shattered to the wind.
But she was edging. She didn't get the payoff.
Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dreams until the very end. So why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own needs. I feel nothing.
That sounds like the definition of a sociopath. Is that what you are?
do you understand?
That's all there is. That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we shall be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can't even fool my own emotions. The conscience deserves the unconscious.
That's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, the one that they said let them eat cake, but apparently she didn't say that.
Hey.
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. When she did, she looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. Not weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black can disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Then I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
We just said her because she had two names.
Let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Well, I mean, we might be going to a different place than you're going.
Yeah.
And for the punishment, yeah, she knows as long as she prays, she gets to go to heaven. She just has to accept it at the very end. I noticed she said earlier that she was gonna burn Kyoko alive. I was remembering this and thinking like, oh, interesting. And is Marie Antoinette also? Now, I've heard this is the most painful thing anyone can ever experience. And that's why childbirth is only number 2. Well, only number 2, but, like, because, like, that's pretty insane. Alright, so it wasn't the burning so much as the crushing. Okay, so she was executed by guillotine. It was in France during that time, so it makes sense.